The plane! The plane!
No, it's not the plane. It's the plan. The plan.
Oh.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward together with the Dekker team.
We are honored to have come alongside you for 35 years, not only building real estate wealth and buying and selling 3,117 times, but really making the most out of your life, having fun, having faith, having better finances, and even strengthening, healing, and flourishing inside relationship. We're going to discover that building wealth, if you do it wisely through real estate, can be as easy and as simple as 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 steps.
Wow.
Because it doesn't have to be scary. It doesn't have to be risky, because lots of people earn a lot of money through real estate.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, what I keep hearing from our clients and people that aren't ready to do it or haven't done it, or have done it once and had a terrible experience because they didn't follow all the guidelines, even the 1, 2, 3 step, is that they don't want to lose what they've already worked so hard for. They don't want to lose their money, honey.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't want them to either.
So you're saying we can give them 3 steps.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about in this segment.
Yeah.
3 steps.
Yeah.
And they're going to be ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Execute on them.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't take action, there's no point in this conversation.
That's true.
Right? So number 1 is set clear goals. Clear goals, and know why they matter to you. Because why investing in real estate and why I want to earn wealth through real estate and not go to work every day. One of mine is I want to have more time with my family and not work as hard. So real estate's always done a fair bit of the heavy lifting for us. We do work hard, helping people buy, sell, and invest. And we could earn all our money that way, or we could let real estate, where people need a roof over their head anyway. And I'd rather provide a nice roof over their head than someone else provide an icky one. No, but these are part of my goals, right? It has to be like safe and comfortable. And so we get to establish what your goals are. You get to establish what your goals are. And I would even encourage you to start writing it down. Even if you're thinking, this isn't for me, I don't know if this is for me, pretty sure this isn't for me. How will you really know if you don't write down your goals, what they could be, even if you're just using your imagination? You know, my favorite nation is the imagination. So just write them down and then write down why it matters.
Yeah,
dig deep.
What's important to you? What's really at the heart of the matter? Like, what's important to you? Why would you want to invest in real estate? Like, you know, is it your retirement? Is it you want to build wealth for future generations? You want to pass it on to children and grandchildren? Is it that you want us to be able to give generously? You know, do you have a pet project that you would like to sponsor, whether bringing in fresh water for a country or
a passion project?
A passion project, yeah. Like, would real estate help you do something like that, right? So what is it that really matters? For some of our clients, it's they want to put their kids through university and not go in debt doing it, right? Some of our clients want to help their kids get their first start. So they're out there, they're getting rental properties so that they can either re-leverage them so their kids can go buy a house, or they can move their kids into them in the future.
Well, one of our clients just did that. We just helped them sell not their first investment property, but one of their investment properties to one of their kids. And then we helped them get another investment property to help them prepare for the second child, who is going to be living in it short term. Yeah. And so there are so many ways of letting it work for you. When we met this particular family, I mean, it's 20 years ago now, we could barely get them into their own home. Right. Yeah. And since then, we have helped them build a nice small portfolio. If you have 4 to 5 investment properties, that will do the trick for most people. that will do what it needs to do to set you up well. You don't have to become a prolific real estate investor where it's the only thing you think about. You can if you want. We have a few of those clients, and it's lots of fun to go down that road. Mm-hmm. And that's not necessarily everybody's strategy.
Right. So to recap, step 1, set your goals and know your motivation. Know your why.
And step 2 is our invitation. Like, call us so we can make sure you have clarity about those. It's not really step 2, but it's the invitation.
Well, step 2 is you set up your custom strategy to execute, to reach the numbers, to reach the goals that you've set. And that's going to require us calling.
Yeah, I guess that's the right
I can't
place.
even talk. That's going to require you calling us so that we can walk that through with you, through the goals, why they're important to you. We'll walk through that process with you as well. And then what's the strategy? How are we going to get there?
And then begin to execute.
Because it's about a process, right? It's not necessarily the goal. The goal is important, but reaching the goal requires a process that is executed upon. And that is what we're going to focus on. Once we know what the goal is, that gives us the direction as to what the custom process and needs to be.
Exactly. And then once you know that, we got to be clear that your numbers, right? That's part of executing on the plan, that your numbers fit to make the goal still happen. Mm-hmm. If the numbers don't fit, it's a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's number 2.
Number 3 is once you've done it, once you've got the property, it's to continue to track your numbers and make adjustments as you need with fluctuating interest rates. Some of our investor clients have, including us, have amortized over a longer period again to make things flow even in this season when things are changing. Right. So sometimes it's not straightforward, but it kind of is straightforward if you know where you can make the adjustments.
Yeah. So track, monitor, decide whether you want to buy another one. Sometimes they get the itch, they get the one's going so well, they want to buy a second one, and that's good. 3, 4 is amazing. And what we want to do is walk you through the 3 steps, right? 3 steps again, Yetta?
Set the goal. Be clear and know why the goal matters. If you don't know why, motive matters. Because when things are a little tricky, you won't stay with it if you don't know why.
Yeah, some of our people want cash flow right away. Some of ours want to build wealth in the future. Some want, it's okay if it loses a little bit of money per month.
Because we're paying down the mortgage and the principal is going down.
Yeah, and the value's going up. So things are going great. So we need to know what that is, and then we can help create that strategy for you.
Which is step number 2.
Yep. And then educate you as well. Start sending you properties that you can look at. We can look at the numbers. And it's important to know with real estate investing, you don't go see properties first. You run the numbers first. See if you can make it work. Sometimes we make it work in the structuring of the transaction, right? And then third, let's keep tracking and monitor and keep going.
And adjusting.
It's a beautiful thing. So call us for your 15-minute clarity call. Even if it's buying your first piece of real estate that you're going to live in, that can be part of the investor journey and is part of the investor journey. And we're thrilled that you joined us on Life's Inside Track, because when we move forward together, we've got this.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward